the town that vanished overnight. Imagine going to sleep in your home, surrounded by your family, your neighbors, and everything you've ever known. Then waking up to complete silence. The streets are empty. The houses are abandoned. Every single person is gone. No signs of a struggle. No warning. No explanation. Today we're diving into one of the most unsettling mysteries in history, a place where an entire town seemed to vanish almost overnight, leaving behind only empty buildings, unanswered questions, and legends that continue to haunt investigators to this day. Was it simply economics? Was it disaster? Or is there something far stranger hiding beneath the surface? This is the story of the town that vanished overnight. Our story begins in the late 1800s. Deep in the mountains, rich deposits of gold were discovered. Within just a few years, what had once been untouched wilderness transformed into a booming community. Thousands of people rushed there hoping to strike it rich. Homes were built. Businesses opened. Schools welcomed children. Church bells rang every Sunday. Hotels filled with travelers. The streets bustled with miners, merchants, and families building new lives. By all appearances, the town had a bright future. But beneath the excitement, problems were already beginning to grow. Gold was becoming harder to find. Mines had to dig deeper. Costs increased. Profits shrank. Many ignored the warning signs. After all, the town had survived difficult times before. Surely it would recover again. They were wrong. Then something incredible happened. Within an astonishingly short period, the population collapsed. Families packed whatever they could carry. Businesses locked their doors. The train station, once filled with passengers, became eerily quiet. Children stopped attending school. Stores never reopened. Within days, entire streets sat empty. Imagine walking through the town just a week later. Curtains still hanging in windows. Dinner plates left on tables. Furniture untouched. It looked as though everyone had simply stood up, walked away, and never came back. Travelers arriving shortly afterward described an almost surreal silence. No laughter. No horses. No smoke rising from chimneys. Only the wind moving through abandoned buildings. It felt frozen in time. The obvious explanation seemed simple. Money. When the mines stopped producing enough gold, jobs disappeared. Without work, people couldn't survive. Businesses closed because there were no customers. Families searched elsewhere for opportunity. Historically, this happened to hundreds of mining towns across North America. Economists call them boom and bust towns. They explode into existence, then fade away almost as quickly. But here's where things become interesting. Some witnesses insisted the departure happened much faster than expected. Entire neighborhoods emptied almost overnight. And stories began spreading. Some claimed they heard strange noises from the mountains. Others believed a curse had been placed on the land. Native legends spoke of sacred areas that should never have been disturbed. As the years passed, those stories only grew. Once a town becomes abandoned, the imagination takes over. Visitors reported hearing footsteps inside empty buildings. Lights appearing in windows where no electricity remained. Voices carried by the wind. Treasure hunters claimed they saw shadowy figures watching them from old mine entrances. Photographers captured unexplained shapes in their images. Paranormal investigators arrived hoping to document ghosts. Many left convinced the town wasn't truly empty. Skeptics argue there's a much simpler explanation. Old wooden buildings creak. Wind whistles through broken windows. Wild animals move through abandoned homes. The human brain naturally searches for patterns, even when nothing supernatural exists. Still, that hasn't stopped ghost stories from attracting thousands of visitors every year. Today, many ghost towns still stand remarkably preserved. Walking through them feels like stepping into another century. Old saloons remain exactly where they were. Rusting wagons sit untouched. Schools still contain desks. General stores display shelves that have been empty for generations. Nature slowly reclaims everything. Trees grow through rooftops. Grass covers old roads. Animals nest inside forgotten homes. Each passing year erases another piece of history. Yet every abandoned building tells the same story. Someone once laughed here. Someone celebrated birthdays. Someone dreamed about the future. And then, they were gone. Modern historians have studied hundreds of ghost towns. Surprisingly, Their disappearances usually aren't mysterious at all. Entire communities depend on one major industry: gold, coal, silver, oil, logging. When that single industry collapses, everything else follows. No jobs means no income. No income means businesses fail. Families move away. Schools close. Hospitals shut down. Eventually, the town simply dies. It's an economic domino effect. And history has repeated this cycle countless times around the world. Yet that doesn't make abandoned towns any less eerie. Because unlike modern cities, these places often remain exactly as people left them. Frozen moments in time. Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't how a town disappears. It's how quickly civilization itself can vanish. A place full of life can become silent in a matter of weeks. Nature doesn't wait. Within years, roads crack. Buildings collapse. Trees erase neighborhoods. Eventually, future generations may never know a town even existed. It raises an unsettling question. How many forgotten communities lie hidden beneath forests, deserts, or beneath modern cities? How many stories have already been lost forever? The story of the town that vanished overnight reminds us of something surprisingly fragile. Civilization isn't permanent. Communities that once felt unstoppable can disappear with shocking speed. Whether caused by economic collapse, natural disaster, or simple bad luck, entire chapters of human history can fade almost without a trace. And perhaps that's what makes ghost towns so fascinating. They aren't just abandoned buildings. They're snapshots of lives interrupted, dreams left behind, and reminders that every thriving town, no matter how successful, exists only as long as the people who choose to call it home. So the next time you drive past an empty building, or hear about an abandoned town hidden in the mountains, remember, someone once believed they'd spend the rest of their life there. Until one day, almost overnight, everyone was gone. If you enjoyed this mystery and want to hear more stories about forgotten places, unexplained events, and strange moments from history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. If you could explore one abandoned town anywhere in the world, where would it be? Until next time, stay curious.